Hi, it's John here from the Professional Nail School and Beauty Academy. Sometimes when you're trying to get these sanding bands off your mandrel, it can be quite difficult because sometimes you buy them and they are way too tight. Normally you can just pull them like this and they come off. But sometimes you'll pull them and they just won't budge. Then you might start getting a knife out and trying to cut them off, and you could easily slip and cut yourself. I've found the best way to get them off when they're actually stuck is to get some acetone, put your bit into here like this and leave it for about half an hour. And then you'll find that it will gradually get to the cardboard that's underneath, and then you can normally strip them apart. So let's leave that for a little bit and see what happens. Right, so we've been in here about half an hour now. So let's just grab it and then we'll start picking at it. Pick it apart. There you can see it's coming off. There, and there it is. So if you're struggling to get those off, don't get the knife out, Stanley knife or something, and try and do it. You're more than likely to cut yourself. Just do what I did there and they should come off nice and easy. Another quick tip as well is that when you've got a new file, this edge here is like a razor blade. And when you use it on your clients and so on, you're going to cut their skin. So what you must do is prep this file before you use it. All you need to do is get another file and go along the edges like this. So that when you run your fingers along it, it's no longer sharp. Of course, you need to do all 4 edges. Now this is something that's very simple to do, but really important if you don't want to end up giving your client a file cut, which is quite painful. So that file is now ready for use, and a quick couple of taps to get out the dust, and it's all ready to go. Quite often sometimes when you're using your acrylic powder and you've got your brush and you're picking up your acrylic, what happens, it drops off and drops back into the powder. That can happen sometimes, and what happens, after a while you get little bits in your powder. So the way to get those out is to get a tea strainer, sieve your powder, shake it. Remember, your little bits will be trapped in your sieve, and then carefully bend your paper and pour that back into your pot. And there will be your powder again, nice and free of bits. So that's another little tip you can use. Beginners quite often get their acrylic brush solid with dried acrylic. They've either not cleaned it properly, or as they've been using it throughout doing the nails, they're letting acrylic build up inside the brush, and the brush starts to go solid and then it won't pick up product. So you need to clean it off. So what you need to do is to get yourself one of these pots with the bits in the top there, that you can just suspend your brush in, and as long as the acetone is covering up the hairs on the brush, then you can leave that in there for about 20 minutes and it will let the acrylic dissolve away. And then every now and again, if you want to, there are some ridges on the bottom you can use, but you can just to do that, and you can just get all the acrylic off, and you should end up with a brush that's free of products. Then after that, I will use something like this, which is a FX2000 brush cleaner. It's made in America, and I will put that into a pot like this, and you can see I've got some marbles in there, and I will just fill this up with the products, and then I'll get my brush and I will just rub it against the marbles just to get that acetone out. Then I will pull the brush very gently into a shape that I want it to be next time I pick it up. And you'll find that next time you pick it up, a quick flick with it and it'll all come back to as it should be, like brand new. So that's what I do to keep my brushes clean. So I hope that was helpful, I should say. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.